much fun have you all had today? Have you learned something? Yeah. A little bit? Awesome. Tell me about what you've learned. What are some things? Throw them out to me. What did you hear today?
I'm an amazing singer.
All right. You know what? That was a blast in there. That was talent right there.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
Having a lot of others.
Don't compare yourself to others. Absolutely. Comparison is the death of authenticity. Absolutely. What else?
Having time is good. Being young is good.
Being young is good. Absolutely. Embrace that while you can. You're going to wake up one day and be 40. And your foot's going to hurt or your leg's going to hurt and you're not going to know why. And it's because we're old. That's why.
I already got back pains.
So be compassionate toward people who aren't young.
You have to know yourself to lead yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. We have to know ourselves to lead ourselves, right? This morning, how many of you heard a lot about the people you surround yourself with and the importance of that? All of you, right? Did anybody talk to you about the importance of surrounding yourself with you and the time that you spend in your head?
Yeah.
That's the number one relationship you're going to have outside of your spouse. The most important relationship in this world, you better be a fan of you. And if you're not a fan of you, we're going to turn you into a fan of you. Because you can't beat this world and you can't succeed in this world and you can't achieve what you want to achieve if you're not a fan of you. And it starts with self-awareness. And we're going to talk about that today if we can get this working. How many of you listened to my story this morning about the atmosphere that we impact? How many of you heard my message? In all of those arenas, there were cheers and boos. In all of those arenas, there were people who were there to cheer for the teams that were performing. And they were there to cheer for the team that they were there to see. But people were there actually booing specific players that they wanted to see fail. That is life. And you will have that every day of your life. One of the things we're going to focus on today is our ability to ignore that and drown that out and not get consumed in it, but instead acknowledge it and move away from it. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Someone give me the definition of insanity.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting change.
Thank you. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Write that down. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We're going to take a look at 3 areas of your life: the physical, the mental, and the verbal intelligence that bridges the gap. The secret that lies in change is in your habits. But the secret to understanding what habits need to change are found in your physical environments, your mental and mindset cues, and your verbal communication. We're going to focus a lot on that today. Got it? Yeah. So the definition of insanity, give it to me. Oh, it's not up.
Yeah.
It disappeared? All right.
We can try.
That's okay. I don't need it. No big deal. I've got this. Thank you. All right. 3 most important things. Give me the first one I said. Physical. What? Physical. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is physical? The physical part of your world. It's what you see every day. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you see outside? You put your phone away. What's the first thing you see?
The ceiling.
The ceiling. Thank you.
My toes.
Your toes. Anybody, you had stars on the ceiling? Any of you? When you wake up and you walk into the bathroom, you flip the light on. You have a mirror in front of you. You know what Tom Brady used to do? He kept a dry erase marker in his bathroom every day. True story. I do this. Every morning, when he would enter that bathroom, he'd flip the light on and he'd look at himself and he'd say, Tom, I'm going to show up for you today. Tom, I'm going to be the best for you today. You know what that does? It builds what? Confidence. Positivity. Thank you. If you can start your day with positivity and confidence, you've already won the morning. Something else you see on your phones. How many of you have a positive quote or a picture that you really like that brings a positive mindset on your phone as your background? A lot of you do. How many of you have positive things that pop up on social media that you see? Do any of you have quotes in your bedroom? Anybody have quotes in their bathroom? Literally, the things that you see when you first wake up in the morning absolutely matter. I want you all to write down one thing in your physical environments that you're going to go home and change. What are you going to add to your day? At the end of every day, Tom would go back to that same mirror and he would draw a square around his face on that mirror. And he would literally look into it and he would say, I did the very best I could for you today. And tomorrow, I'm going to show up for you again. True story. There are lots and lots of ways that you can build momentum for you. That worked for Tom. What works for you? You have to find that. You've got to find that early morning start. Let's move on to mindset. What are some things that you think about? What are the stories that you tell yourselves? Are they positive or negative? Do they build or they destroy? That imposter, that's real. We have to be able to be aware of our thoughts. We're going to spend some time on that today. And I mentioned verbal intelligence. Verbal intelligence is building your reputation, building your brand. It's what comes out of your mouth. It's what you write in your emails. It's what you put on social media, right? What does your social media say about you? I want you to think about this. You're a badass. Thank you. What else? What else does your social media say about you?
I respect myself.
You respect yourself. Thank you. You love yourself for who you are. What else? What else does your social media say about you?
I love animals.
I'm an employer. I look on social media. When I'm getting ready to hire someone, you want to know what I see? I see who their friends are. Because who their friends are is who I'm going to get as an employee. I look at what their friends say, how they talk, how they interact with their friends. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to be you, but I am saying it's who you tolerate and what you tolerate on your wall. Is it positive or is it negative? Does it build or does it destroy? Everybody with me? Say yes.
Yeah.
I want you to think, shut your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. All right, big time. I'm doing it on the microphone. Come on with me. Take a deep breath. Let it out. One more. Deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Come on, do it with me. Take a deep breath. Let it out. You tired yet? You feel lightheaded?
Yeah.
Some of you? Yes. Do you feel that?
Oh my gosh.
What do you feel? You feel amazing. Thank you. There is no doubt the University of Michigan, their football team, you want to know their secret to waking up in the morning? You ready for this? People pay thousands of dollars for this. Are you listening? People pay thousands of dollars for this advice. Are you ready? First thing those football players are taught when they wake up in the morning, Division I, highest level, 30 of those. When you wake up, First thing you do. I can barely, on my first try, get to 15. It made me want to pass out. When I got to 30, my hands started to draw. Physically, your body, you don't realize how much you carry within until you start breathing and you use your breath as power. Power to wake you up, power to get you out of bed, power to make you pause when someone pisses you off. Your breath, the University of Michigan teaches this. It will get you out of bed, it will get you moving, it will wake you up, and it will save you in the moment of a heated argument with somebody. That moment where you can feel your body starting to rise. And you might say something. How many of you heard Bill Hall this morning in his powerful conversation about reactions? And you absolutely have control over how you react to people and situations. You can control that. I would encourage each of you to do one thing. Use your breath and take a deep breath. How many of you ever heard of Ronaldo? Greatest soccer player of all time. All right, maybe. Top 10?
Top 2.
Thank you, top 2. All right. Have you ever noticed what he does before a kick? What does he do? Tell me. Deep breath. It's controlled though. It's controlled. It's not, sorry, I just spit on you. It's controlled. You have to practice control. So if you're willing to do this in the morning, like some of the highest performers do, are you willing to try it? You willing to try it? Yeah. All right, give me 5 more. Ready? Breathe in. Out. I heard a lot of spit. Come on, breathe in. Like you're playing a trumpet. Breathe in. Woo! How do you feel? Can you see how impactful that is? Moving on. How many of you have ever been into IKEA? Have you been in IKEA before?
I don't like
Love shopping in it. It's scary.
I've never even seen board games about IKEA.
I've never even seen an IKEA.
So,
SCPs.
yeah, so how about you just hang on to the story I'm about ready to tell you and you don't go in then? IKEA did this project and they spent a lot of money to do this. In their main headquarters, they stuck 2 plants. In this headquarters, the 2 plants were in the same exact type of glass display. They were about 15 feet apart. In the one plant, there was a sign that said, "Speak negativity into me." And there was a microphone that projected down into it. In this plant, the sign said, "Speak positivity into me." And there was a microphone that projected down into it. For 30 days, everyone who walked in that building was asked to participate in this. What do you think happened to the plants after 30 days?
The negative one started to droop.
The negative one started to die. It wasn't just drooping, it was dying. The positive plant was still thriving. There was zero signs of wilting or death. Now you think about internally what you feed yourself, and I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to go back to the arena that you all are building within you every single day. The arena within you, what do you project? What are you saying to yourself? And how do we change that if it's negative to a positive? We do it through habits. I want you to write this down. Write down the word habits. Habits do 3 things. They create or they destroy. They are positive or they're negative. And I can't remember the third one, I'm sorry. They either create or they destroy. They empower or they disempower, or they're positive or they're negative. Can I have 3 volunteers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up here. We're going to race. We're going to race. All right. I want you to line up right here next to me. And this is our runway. Are you ready?
Runway.
Line up with me. Line up. All right, ready? I dictate the rules here. All right? Are you with me? If you woke up this morning, seriously, if you woke up this morning and the first thing you did was drink a glass of water, take 1 step forward.
Does it have to be water?
It does.
Oh.
What do you drink?
I drink V8 energy drinks.
Take 1 drink. Take 1 step. What's that?
Bottle of water count?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. If the first thing you did this morning, one of the first 3 things you did this morning is say a prayer or meditation, take 1 step forward. I'm on 2. If the first thing you did this morning was not look at your cell phone, take 1 step forward. Way to go. If the first thing you did this morning was have a healthy breakfast, I intermittent fast. So if you intermittent fast purposely, or if you ate a healthy breakfast, take a step forward.
Somebody's losing.
It's all right. It's okay. I've been you. If the first thing you did this morning was say something positive to someone else by text, email, or in person, take a step forward.
What is wrong with you?
If the first thing you did this morning when you woke up, if the first thing you did this morning when you woke up was read something positive
Don't you lie.
or empowering, take a step forward.
You lying to the ground.
I read positive affirmations.
Last night, if the first thing you did last night, if the first thing you did before going to bed in the last 30 minutes was not touch your cell phone, take a step forward. If you, hold on, bear with me. If the last thing in the last 30 minutes of your day, if you said a prayer or a prayer of thanks, take a step forward.
Like when you're going to bed?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't pray in the morning, but
All right. I want you to see the divide that is created here. There's a divide here, isn't there? All right. You all can have a seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Give them a hand. I want to teach you something that I learned the hard way. And if there's another part of this today that we can give you as a gift, it's to tell you, I've been that person. And I don't like being last. I hate being last. And I'll never be last again. It was at a leadership conference when I was a sophomore. And when they did that exercise and we saw the massive divide that was created, yes, I was doing a few of those things, but I wasn't doing all of them. And I'm not saying that you have to do all of those, but here's the key to success in careers. Your career, you can always learn. Your career, you can always change. You can pick it up and do it at 45, no different than you can do it at 30. But let me tell you this. The difference between you and everybody else is what you do outside of those hours. How do you wake up in the day? How do you go to bed? What do you eat? Do you work out? Do you care about your body and what you feed it? Because you become it. Every single day, if you can do one thing in your habits that help you improve, one thing, I want you to write down one thing tomorrow that you're going to introduce into your day. One thing tomorrow. Write it down. Write down one healthy habit that you're going to introduce in your day.
give people like better affirmations. Like you
Look up at me. Look up at me. Because I think some of you are struggling with this. Look up at me. many minutes are in a day? You ever counted that out? 24 times 60 is 1,440 minutes in a day.
That's not that much.
What is 1% of that? 14 minutes. What if you could take 14 minutes of your day? What is 1% of your day? 14 minutes. And take 7 minutes in the morning and 7 minutes at night. 1% is all I'm asking. You know how people become different and become successful? Is they take those 7 minutes in the morning and 7 minutes at night, or 14 minutes in the morning, and they plan. Or they set 5 goals that they want to achieve. First goal, typically for athletes or someone who wants to be healthy, chug a glass of water next to your bed. Mark it off. You've done that goal. Number 2, say thank you. Whether it's a prayer, if you're religious, thank you to the universe, thank you to God, thank you to your parents, say thank you. Gratitude changes everything. Number 3, when you look in the mirror, you say, I love you, and you mean it. And for some of you, that might be hard. I had one student say, I can't do that right now. I'm really mad at myself. And I said, you know what? You say it till you believe it. You look in that mirror and you say, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will show up for you today. You know what that does? It physically changes your cells to build confidence in you. No different from the plants in IKEA. Are you with me? And you get to pick the other 2. Moving on. Write down the names of the top 5 people that you spend the most time with, or you text with, or you talk with. If you were to take all of the minutes in your day or your week, who are the top 5 people outside of yourself that you spend the most time with? Write those names down. It can. It absolutely. But if it's family, write family, and then try to think of your friends and others that you spend a lot of time with. Who do you come up with? Who do you have written down?
My dad.
Your dad, your mom, your friends. Who else? Who else did you come up with? Your brother. Anybody, a teacher or a coach? Or teammates? There you go. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Jackson.
Ryan.
There you go. I want you to hear me when I say this. Are these people positive or are they negative? They can be negative. I agree. When I first did this exercise, I was your age, and I had a couple that were negative. It didn't mean that I was going to get rid of them, but I needed to take a different approach with them, because what I found was in those moments, in those days that you need an uplift, if they are in your top 5 and you're hearing negativity, how do you think that's going to impact your day? Traumatically, isn't it? You have to work toward getting positivity into your top 5. But more importantly, I want you to hear me say this. Look at me. Look at me. What do you project to them? What are you projecting to your friends and your family and the people that you spend the most time with? Are you needy? Are you positive? Does it depend on your mood? Probably. I want you to write down 2 words or 3 words that your family would use to describe you. Think about your family or who you consider your family. I'm not talking about friends yet. What 2 or 3 words would your family use to describe you? Someone give me a couple. Happy. Give me a couple. Joyful. Lazy. That's real. Disrespectful? Ooh. Oh, sorry. Give me some others. Smiling. Thank you. How would your family use to describe you? Ungrateful? Hey, it's real. That's what they see. Maybe that's what they do, but that may not be what you are. So write down friends. I want you to write down friends. And I want you to write down 2 or 3 words that your friends would use to describe you. What words would your friends use to describe you?
I've ran a little poll and we've come up with sped and alcohol.
Oh.
I said amen.
Neither of those are true.
All right, you ready? How many of you have jobs? Raise your hand if you have a job.
Yeah, this guy's on the way.
Most of you are employed, right? What will your coworkers say about you?
Oh, Lord, I just started not that long ago.
Are you on time? Are you trustworthy? Are you lazy? Are you critical? Are you critical? What would the people that you work with say about you?
I'm nice, talkative.
All right, last part. What words? Now this is the part that I want you all to stop talking. Look at me. What words would you use to describe you? And I don't want you to talk about it, but I want you to think. What words would you use that you know to be true about you? This may be different from what your family sees. This may be different from what your friends see, from what your work colleagues see, or your teammates on your teams. For some people, it's very well aligned. For others, they get different versions of us. We have to pay attention to these words. Because if we want to make impactful change with others, we have to know what we have to change within to get a different result. If they describe you as trustworthy, you're doing something right. If you're not trustworthy, maybe you need to take a look at what you say and what you do. If you're lazy, or if you don't show up on time, how do we get you to where you do? Are you all following this self-awareness? This is where change and real change starts. Who said earlier, I said comparison is the death of authenticity. It's good to compare yourselves to others that you admire, leaders that you admire, places you want to go. They model what you want to do and what you want to be. But you have to figure out what works for you. You are the change and you are the difference, and your difference is what makes you different and unique and useful. Are you with me? Say yes. Yes. Lastly, because I know the time is running out, I want you to shut your eyes. And I want you to put yourselves at graduation. I want you to see yourselves at graduation. Who do you see? And I need you all to stop talking. Who do you see at graduation? Don't tell me about it. I want you to think about it. I want you to visualize this. Who do you see put yourself in the position that you are receiving your diploma, that you have worked really, really hard for. You have achieved a day that is a milestone in your life that you will never, ever forget. Who do you owe thanks to for that day? Don't tell me. I want you to see their face. How do you feel? Are you proud? Some of you are weightless. Do you feel that weight off of you of high school? Some of you might feel a sadness of a door closing. Now I want you to visualize a door in front of you. That door in front of you, I want you to take your hand and I want you to turn the knob and I want you to walk through that door and into the next room. And in that next room is your next phase of life. And if you don't know where you're going and what you're doing next, I want you to visualize what does success feel like to you. Maybe it's having great friends. Maybe it's being healthy. Maybe it's achieving a goal that you have worked really hard to accomplish. But in that room, I need you to create something new. I need you to see that opportunity, the next opportunity. Can you feel what that feels like? Can you see that? Open your eyes. That visualization that I just pulled you through. I did sales for 12 years. Every single time I went to work with a CEO or a high-level executive that I was trying to work with and sell a product to, and that product was insurance and risk management, of which everybody hates insurance. You know what I did before I walked through that door? I shut my eyes and I saw them shaking my hand and saying yes to me. I saw myself working with them. I saw myself doing the job that I so badly knew that I was the right answer for them, that I had the solutions for them and I could help them. You have to carry that same passion with you in your next opportunity. You have to know what success feels like in order to achieve it. You can try to manifest your desires and think it to death all day long, and you can say, I want that, I want to be that, I want to do that. But the key is putting feeling to it. You have to feel internally and imagine having it and what that feels like. Can you do that? Can you do that? Let's go back to the arena. You're bringing a brick every day in your life. That brick is different for each of you. And what you're building is an arena where you are your biggest fan, where you feel the success that you so happily seek. Can you build that arena every day? I know you can. The success of that lies in your habits. And I hope that today I've taught you one thing that you can introduce into your day that helps get you one step closer to being positive for yourself. Be the change you wish through being the change every day. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.